Good morning, beautiful people. You locked into Harmony and Hustle with me, Gia Masiho, where we keep it real, raw, and relatable. And today we're diving into a spicy topic, that's got people debating across the socials and the streets. With this topic, I wish my co-host was here, Mr. Lullaby, because this topic, I feel like it resonates more with him. So a new study says men fall in love twice as fast as women. But here's the catch: they fall in love less intensely. So today's question is, do you agree that do men really fall in love quicker but not as deeply? Or we just stereotyped or generalizing love? So here's where this all comes from. A new psychology study, published in a relationship science journal survey, over 2,000 people, they found that men feeling in love earlier in a relationship or average within the few weeks. However, women take longer to process those feelings. But when they do fall, it's deeper and more emotionally intense. Now, the researcher says that this might be linked to emotional safety, biological instinct, and how society teaches men versus women to love. Interesting, hey? But does it make you think, or often have you heard that he said I love you after a month, or she wasn't ready to open up until month 3? But love is complex and personal. So what's your take? In this study, accurate for your experience, do you think love can be measured like that? I don't know. Let's hear from our listeners. Do you send me a message on 066-2575-763? So I'm just gonna read a few messages here, and it's interesting because it shows how often we experience love differently, not better or worse, just different. So here's some messages from one of our listeners. They are saying, Tabiso from Pretoria says, I fell in love faster, but I wasn't emotionally mature. So it wasn't real love. It was just infatuation. Oh, infatuation. Is it? So he's saying, I fell in love first, but I wasn't emotionally matured. I hear you, Tabiso. And then Zintle saying, I think men fall faster because they're visual, but staying in love requires depth, and that's where some struggle. Ooh, y'all are really coming in hot today, because this is so true. I mean, most of the men, they struggle with this. They really struggle with that, but they do fall in love faster, but staying in love requires depth, and that's where some of these men lack. It's exactly 10:30, and you're still tuned into Newtown Radio on Harmony and Hustle. And then when we come back from a break, I'm gonna read a few messages from one of our listeners when we come back.
Newtown Radio, where every beat tells a story.
The station with the best music.
I love the music.
Best music.